So the main benefits for us are the health, of course, of our people and our workers, and also the just awareness raising. There has been a reduction in cost. There's a reduction in cost in paper, anything to do with office supplies. We are very aware of only purchasing products that are not only environmentally friendly but are cost effective as well. The biggest reduction, of course, is in our water use, because we used to buy water in all of our offices and all of our houses. It's probably our biggest challenge, in a way, to get rid of our water coolers and just ask people to drink water out of the tap, which is perfectly okay in South East Queensland. And we're still struggling with that a little bit. That's going to be our next big challenge. But we've already reduced the cost of that, where we've actually managed to get those out of the offices and the houses completely. There's probably a lot of other areas that I haven't explored yet that we are saving a lot of money in. I'd like to say that was really easy, but there's a lot of people to be considered, and everybody's got different ideas. And I know that when we first took away the filing cabinets, as I said, people were hiding them behind their cardigans. They were frightened. They were worried that what we were going to do without all that paper and all those records. We've had to explain to auditors constantly that we don't have lots and lots of paper stored somewhere for them to look at, and they've had to get used to using the computers like we are. And staff have found that difficult. As we've gone along, though, it's just been very patient advertising of what we're doing. It's the green team is very passionate, and they talk to everybody. It's been the regular newsletters that we send out, the regular updates that we send out. We give them samples of things from the green shop, and they come back and say, wow, it actually worked. We ask staff to try on new things like insect repellents that we make and those sort of things, and that gets them involved. When I first mooted the idea of not having harmful products in our houses, there was some scepticism from the board, and I did sometimes feel through that beginning period of setting up the green shop that it was just, they were just humouring me, really. And there were some little chortles about the FSG Green Shop and our environmental team, and really, you know, they're just all do-gooders. And that's often what happens when you start going green. People hear the word green, and, you know, I notice that here sometimes, occasionally. But they became very supportive when we started to really talk about how none of our houses had any harmful products in them, and they were impressed. And I think that once we started really going with that, they became very supportive. We've recently had auditors in here who are amazed at the green shop and amazed at the practices that we've put in place. We didn't actually seek very much support right back at the beginning, probably because we didn't really know where to go for that. And so we did a fair bit on our own. I think now, looking back, if we started off using the external consultants that we've got now, we would have got there a lot quicker. But we are working closely with external consultants now, and we are looking at accreditation and working the best way we can to meet those accreditation standards.